She went back to see if you needed your drinks refilled, and all Q said to me was like, "Look like I'm finished." At this point, I feel like crying. I'm so non-confrontational, and he's basically my hero,
Right.
and being a dick for no reason. I get his friend more soda as I'm leaving. Yeah, you can defend that because the next stuff is
Okay.
It's pretty incendiary.
Yeah, I already know where all this is going, but let me ask something. If you have a see-through cup and it's filled, basically 3/4 filled, you gonna interrupt my conversation to fucking ask me if I'm done with the drink or I need another drink?
Am I a server with a dopey look on my face?
You are not. So what would you do?
I would say, well, he's got 75% of his drink left. He's probably good for a little bit.
Right.
I can move on to maybe someone who isn't as well known, not as celebrated. Maybe their drink is empty.
Or how about somebody that just needs a fucking drink?
Right.
Not a guy that clearly has like a full drink. I don't understand. Like she's trying to make me.
It's like her coming up to me like, "Sir, would you like a shirt?"
Right.
You already got one.
Exactly.
Okay.
But I don't know if it's worth us starting to cry about.
No, she cried. Oh, wait, she felt like crying.
Okay.
She's non-confrontational, and you're basically her hero.
No, non-confrontational, but she wasn't. It was a stupid question. I had a few drinks in me, and I was in the middle of texting when she asked me, by the way, but yeah.
This is where I feel like maybe Q crosses the line, Walt. She gets his friend more soda, and as she's leaving, Q grabs her wrist. At this point, a thought crossed my mind again that IJ was filming and everyone on staff was going to laugh at me. So what are you doing later?
Can I explain the wrist grab?
Okay.
It wasn't really, it was more the sleeve of her shirt than the wrist, and I had tried to get her attention a couple of times.
Because you needed your drink refilled. You're like, I'm down to 60%.
Yeah, it wasn't a wrist. I didn't like grab onto her wrist.
Right.
I just kind of nipped at her shirt.
Do you do that? Is that a common thing that you will?
No, but I had to
physically put your hands on the staff.
I didn't put it on her. I put it on her shirt. I put it on her shirt.
It's not felonious assault.
It's not. Anyway,
I have never been.
Yeah.
I have never had to put my my hands on the staff at any place I've ever eaten.
No,
I don't think I have. Yeah, I can't imagine it. No.
Well, this sort of contradicts your story, Q.
Okay.
So you said, so what are you doing later? She says, I don't have plans. He says,
because we were going out.
Right.
Yeah.
She says, I don't have plans. Quinn says, you do now. And he winks at her.
Boom.
That's the gregarious cue. That's what people expect, right? Right. That's the cue I would think, like party cue. You're done with all your texting, and now you're willing to throw her some attention.
I was trying to invite her. I was inviting her out. There was this, my friend's band was playing, and I was like, "Do you have plans later?" No. Well, you do now.
Right. But she laughed, incredibly nervous, thinking again she's being recorded.
She laughed. It didn't seem nervous to me. It seemed like she enjoyed the attention.
She said, "No, thank you," because parentheses she has a boyfriend, and you grabbed her wrist again, but this time harder. I wasn't asking. Okay.
Wow.
Now,
All right.
she says wrist twice, so I'm wondering. She would say cuff if she meant cuff, right? Well,
maybe the second time. Yeah, maybe the second time I got a little bit of the wrist, but the tone was still very light and airy and fun. You know, from
say airy and fun.
Yeah, like fun and
what's
flirty.
up, Jew?
Airy.
Like airy and fun, airy and fun and flirty.
Okay. The friend stepped in.
Okay.
Okay. The friend stepped in, explaining Q had a rough day and he didn't mean anything by it. But 15 minutes later, Q is staring me daggers. He lifts up his glass, shaking it.
Well, that's because. Oh, right. So she points out I needed another drink.
Yeah.
Right.
The universal signal that assholes do for a refill. Now, this is not uncommon that servitors dislike when people do this. I remember when Mosier did it, who is one of the nicest and most polite guys on earth. Did it too. I remember Rita from the
oh yeah, I remember Rita
from the Broadway Grill. Like he just held that up, like, hey, I need a refill, as opposed to her going all the way over and him being like, hey, I need a refill. So offended by it.
Really?
Yeah, but I guess waiters and waitresses don't like that.
Can I explain myself?
Sure.
This fucking person.
She wasn't within grabbing distance.
This person. I mean, come on. I think she's exaggerating that, but I was a little drunk, so I don't remember. But she's coming over when I have 75% of a fucking drink and asking me, but suddenly I'm down to cubes for 5 minutes.
Right.
And I can't get her attention. And suddenly my drink is nowhere to be in sight. So it's like, What am I supposed to do? Get up? If it was home, I would just go up and get my own drink. Mm-hmm. You know?
Right.
I'm not. They're not going to let me do that. And she's not coming back to the table. So what am I going to do? I should have told the manager is what I should have done.
Yeah, you should have gotten her fired. Well. She walked over, took your cup, and as she walks towards her machine in the back, he tells me to walk slower. You look good walking away.
What I said was, I'd like to see you coming, but I like to see you going even better.
Is that like that? That's your line? Is that the one that gets them?
Yeah, sometimes. It's like, it's always
the one
that
that gets
really
him?
works?
Yeah, like, hey, it's always nice to see you coming, but you know what? It is better to see you going.
That's worked before.
It's got giggles. It's got the, yeah.
That one has gotten results.
Yeah, I don't think I've said anything as crass as the word ass or anything like that.
I mean, if being indicted on Reddit.com is working, then yeah, it's working.
I think so far she's basically sticking to the truth, but she's being a little sensitive, I think.
Mm-hmm. When she returned, you and your friend are getting ready to leave, and he says, "You can drink that, baby. It's on me." You can drink that, baby. It's on me. Well, giving me the cheesiest fucking grin. All right, now she doesn't like you anymore. They pay for their shit. Q pulls a 20 from his wallet, making a dunking motion towards my cleavage. I walk away, and he mumbles, "Entitled bitch." Then he took his tip off the table and put it back in his pocket. So she would have let you put the tip in her cleavage.
Yeah.
Called her entitled.
I think there's a miscommunication here.
And then you rescinded your original offer of...
I did take the tip away. I did. I did take the tip away because it was more because of the drink thing than anything else. Mm-hmm. But look, her tits were out.
Right.
I was looking at them. I wasn't trying to get a 20 in them, but I was looking at them. But I just thought that was part of.
You thought that this is acceptable behavior. Look, if you're going to show your cleavage in any given everyday situation,
try and put $20 in her tits. I'm telling you that right now.
Okay.
That I deny.
It was a 10. Well, this is where it gets bad.
It's going to get worse.
Well, she went to the kitchen. She cried. She couldn't believe it.
Get over yourself. So far, nothing happened they should be fucking crying about. Get real.
That's
we live in such a fucking pussy-sensitive world.
The diner is almost empty. That's why she assumed filming was going on.
Right.
Then she apologizes for the quick rush nature of this write-up.
Okay.
Because
she had to go online and fucking rat me out.
The Reddit, she had just found this Reddit after Googling Tell 'em Steve Dave boards.
Okay.
And this is where, Walt, you and we have a hard decision to make. I can't listen to the show anymore if Q is on. What do we do here?
This is why
303 episodes with this guy, more, including Bandcamp.
I've been grooming Gidim just for this incident. If this was to pop up, we could get him off,
right,
and just slide Gidim right into that chair.
That chair has an ejector seat on it. Quinn didn't know.
So next week,
what do you do? Your tits are out. I'm not supposed to look at them. Like I don't understand what the deal is here.
I mean, if this were the case...
And you know what? I'm going to fucking admit to something that I didn't want to. I did say she was an entitled bitch. You know why? Because she's a fucking entitled bitch. Like, right away, she's getting on here complaining to people and trying to fucking blow up my spot. Mm-hmm. What gives her the right to do that?